Hey YouTube, today's video is about how to sharpen food processor blades. A couple of years ago I made a video on this and it was pretty average. And I've been getting some feedback about that. Today I got a message from Big Oso who said, "You ding dong, how do you sharpen the blades? Why post a video and waste our time?" He's not alone. Woo! I agree. And anyway, today we're going to make a video on how to sharpen food processor blades. So first of all, today's video is going to be about your average run-of-the-mill food processor blade. Nothing fancy, not the high quality commercial grade appliances that you get in commercial kitchens and things like that. This is your everyday homemade sort of stuff. This is the one that I did the original video on. What had fundamentally happened is all the serrations had worn off, so that video was about sharpening it without serrations. I'll cover that later today, later in this video, but I also want to show this type of blade which has got serrations on it. Here's one I prepared earlier. Alright. Fundamentally, food processor blades aren't like a knife, they're more like a chisel, and that they have a more flatter edge. On this one you can see, or hopefully you can see, that this is actually hollow here, and the serrated edges are sitting a little bit prouder of the plate. This means that you can just sharpen this back edge and you'll bring the serrations up. You can only do that so many times before the serrations are gone, and you would need to file them out or buy a new one. So, if we're just starting off by flattening the back, we can mark it with our felt pen. Put it on our stone, and we'll put it flat as, and I'll just draw it down there. It's on a 1000 grit, and when you have a look at it, you see that I haven't actually sharpened to the edge. I've sharpened to the back of that of the serration, of the raised area. So that tells me that I actually need to put this on a slight angle. So I know this already had to go before. So I'm just going to take it from its flat position, roll it up, and then thinking about that angle through the curve, have another crack. Give it 2 goes. Now when I flip it over, you can see that I have actually sharpened to the back of the serrations, and for all intents and purposes you could say that's done. If you have sharpened off the serrations, remember this is pretty cheap metal, so it comes away pretty fast. Then the next thing is to file out the serrations. So you want to get the implement in a position where it can sit comfortably and allow you access to file the serrations. I've got a half round little jeweler's file here. This is a pretty cheap one. Diamonds would be best, as they are the friends. And all I'm doing is I'm placing it in the groove. I'm giving it about a 30-degree angle on that angle there, and I'm just going to give it a couple of files through there. Now stabilizing this is obviously the key thing, so that it doesn't shake around like it's doing here. And you could achieve that very simply by using something with some height. You can place it on in some way. Oh, if this isn't working very well. Where are we? There we go. So that I can now access those serrations. There we go. And I can just go across the whole thing, hitting each tooth a couple of strokes, and I will be cutting out those serrations. Anyway, there you go. There's filing out the serrations, flattening the back. flip that over to the other side, where you get one where you've already lost the serrations. We can simply get our marker, mark the edge, place it on a stone, have a guess at the angle, 30 degrees, give it a swipe, have a look. Yep, I'm sharpening to the edge. As soon as there's a burr on the back, and there's a burr on the back, again cheap metal, doesn't take much. Wipe that off a couple of times, put it over a leather strop, and then that's sharp. If it isn't, rinse and repeat. What I would say is, after cleaning off any residue or anything on this, I would process some food waste with it just to make sure there's no metal filings or anything before you put it in a pot. Alright, there you go guys. Try to keep it short and quick. Awesome, have a great day. Thanks for staying sharp as.